Hey everybody, welcome to our episode of our Facebook Live. I apologize we did not have one yesterday because it was Halloween and we were all trick or treating. So, as promised, today is a day. I know it's Friday, it's going to be late. Some of you guys are still at work. However, we're going to be coming live and sharing this really cool information that we have today. My name is Dr. Noah Liu, and I'm one of the admins here with Tom Bibi Varghese, who is my partner and a good buddy of mine. And together we do lots of deals. So today we would like to share a very, very special deal that we are looking into. It's still in the very preliminary stages, and we have not signed off on anything yet, but we wanted to share it with you. And with that being said, I'm going to pass the mic off to Tom.
Good afternoon, everybody. So excited for another Facebook Live, and we are going to be sharing an amazing deal today. My name is Tom Bibi Wargis. I am a serial entrepreneur and a real estate investor. I invest in multifamily apartments. I started with that, then went into storage, and then industrial
Mhm.
warehouses and industrial flex storages. Today, we're going to talk about an exciting opportunity in the industrial area, which is kind of overlooked by a lot of people right now because everybody is running after those sexy assets, which is multifamily. And as a result, the prices have gone up through the roof. And a lot of those deals at the moment are suffering. And industrial is providing steady cash flow as well as longer term leases. And a lot of people are now getting into this, and this is the ground floor opportunity where if you got into multifamily about 15 years ago or something, you would have been in a great spot, but too late, the train is already left the station. But here we get a chance to get in on this opportunity where private equity is starting to look at it. A lot of investment money is coming to it, so you're in the right spot at the right time. So we're going to talk about an amazing deal in an amazing location, and where you may have an opportunity to get involved as well.
For sure. Hey, check this out.
Oh, 10x, man. Like, there you go, 10x.
I was
So
ready.
for people who don't know what 10x is what is 10x, Dr. Noel?
Hey, 10X is a brand that is created that has been created by Grant Cardone. And of
It's
course,
a
anybody who
movement.
knows Grant, I mean, he's been all over the news and all over the Trump rally recently. So 10X is one of his brands that he created for his Cardone Capital, Cardone Enterprises, Cardone Ventures. So anything that he touches, he has his 10X brand. And
Yeah.
Tom and I, that's exactly where we met at a real estate 10X event. So it was great opportunity. I know some people ask me about the mastermind thing and also the real estate with Cardone, but not so much for the content, but go in there, definitely meet quality people and meet guys like Tom and myself. That's where we network and we actually share lots of information. So that put aside, let's talk about the deal, man. Let's go. So this
Yeah.
deal that we've noted here, it's in Houston, Texas. It's
Mhm.
literally about 25 minutes drive from Tom's place. Flex Industrial, love the asset. Because it's still not under contract, we're looking at it. We just did not have the ability to share too much information, but it's just something which we will touch base a little bit. So, Tom, I would like you to carry on this
So yeah,
screen
I
sharing.
shared that. I shared a picture on the live right now. So you
Okay.
maybe, yeah, there you go. And this is what we are talking about, right? This is two buildings, 20,000 square feet each. And as you can see, the buildings are beautiful. It looks great. It's brand new, was completed December of 2023, one of them. The other one has been there for a year, but relatively brand new. And all of them are occupied. There's so much demand for these that the broker was telling me that all they had to do, the owner had to do all the owner had to do. The owner, by the way, leased everything up himself, and all he had to do was put a sign up, and that too, not even a sign. He just painted the phone number using spray paint outside, and
Mm,
all these things were occupied by without using any brokers, pretty much. And that's how he filled the space up. So you can see the demand that's there. and the owner also occupies two of the units, two or one of the units, and he runs his business out of there as well. And now they are looking to exit the property. So this is a solid property. It's
Mm-hmm.
we ran the numbers. It's coming in at somewhere around the eight cap. I mean, they're asking seven and a,
Seven. Yeah.
at 7.5 cap, but we're trying to get it for eight cap. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to reiterate that they're asking for seven, and we're trying to see if we can get it for 8.5 or eight. 8.5 might be a little bit too steep, but yeah, eight cap for sure.
Yeah.
Love the
So
picture.
as you can see these come up with a with an office inside, and it's got that roll up garage doors where they can um, load anything, unload anything, and
Mm-hmm.
also they can operate their business out of there. Some of these have some nice offices inside. Some of these are just a small warehouse. Some of these have a court, things like that. So there's multiple things going on inside here. That's why it is called as industrial flex. And this is an area where money is starting to flow at the moment. Now, back in the day, about 15, 20 years ago, you could get multifamily properties for seven, eight caps, seven and a half, eight caps for top B, A class properties. I'm talking 20 and a half, even eight cap back in the day. But today, if you want an A class property, a class A property, you're going to be somewhere in the four or five cap, okay? Which means
Mm-hmm.
that simply means that the price of these properties have been pushed up so much that the multifamily apartments have been pushed up so much that people are willing to pay a premium for a lesser return. Now, here, the reason they're talking about seven, or even if you can get it for 8.5 cap or something, that's an amazing deal because the money has not started to flow into it in mass quantities yet. Our goal as a team here with Noel and I, our goal is to create, we have already created the fund to acquire maybe 10 or 12 of these and then club everything together and sell it to a private equity firm and exit out of it at a much higher valuation. So we probably talking about $50 million of this together, and then we can get a huge valuation. And that's the goal. And this is just something we're getting started by looking at some of these opportunities that's coming by. And this one we feel like is a great opportunity.
Yeah, so number one, like I just want to reiterate what just Tom said was it's also the cost and the value of the real estate that's going to go up. That's number one, right? The value goes up. The cost basis is still a little bit lower at this time.
Mm.
Then what happens is, like Tom said, once you aggregate all these industrial into a portfolio, what we just did was we created an arbitrage where the multiple goes higher, just like how we do it in our DSOs or in any other, like, pharmaceutical or medical, anything that we do. When we combine them all together, what happens is the valuation, then definitely the multiples just keeps going up higher and higher. The key is to identify cash flowing great properties. And the reason I love this property is because it's fairly brand new. Tom, do you know, like, how old is this? When was it built?
So the second building was only built and built. It finished. It was the completed December 2023, and it's already leased up fully. So the first one I got to go look at, but that too is not more than maximum 2 years old. You know,
Right.
yeah, it's just probably 2022, I believe. So but so it's brand new. It's already fully occupied. As you can see, the construction is solid. I mean, there are some amazing tenants that are using the facility, and when a facility is 100% occupied, you know that the
Mm-hmm.
demand is heavy. And then now let's talk about the location. The location this is located in is in an amazing location in Houston, where there is about 5,000 homes around that area that's being built up relatively new, meaning like in the last 5 or 7 years. It's in an area where it's near Sugarland. So you know that Sugarland is a great area. So it's in the Sugarland submarket, and there is so many of these beautiful, nice homes that's being built up around there that brought a lot of people into that area, which means businesses are going to come in, construction is going to come in. It's already happening, and then they are building even more. They're
Right.
expanding the subdivision. Costco has come in around there. I mean, there's so much development happening. So we believe that this is a great opportunity, and the location is amazing as well.
And who are some of these tenants here? Like Tom said, they are contractors, auto detailing, auto mechanics, could be an HVAC person, could be a
Right.
small office. Somebody just wants a garage and a space. And like we discussed last time in a few episodes ago, like I actually rent one of these
Mm.
industrial space myself. Uh, I mean, what I use it for, that's another story, but it's there, right? I mean, people are using it. People actually store stuff,
Yeah.
and the space with where I live in Peoria, where this stuff that I'm actually renting it out from, it's those guys actually did not even advertise any of that stuff. No broker involved, nobody.
Yeah.
Everything was just sold out, leased out like organically. Like
Mm.
Tom said, the minute they post a sign up for the lease, somebody comes in and gets it. So some of the
Yeah.
tenants, like like next to me is like an HVAC guy, an aquarium guy, an aerial, like from the ceiling, those little girls, they do aerial. So you can use it for multiple things, and that's what the flexibility of these storage spaces are, or you can call them industrial spaces.
Yeah.
And and I love it, and it's in the heart of Houston. So what else?
Yeah. And yeah, if Noel, if you want to take off that screen share, that's fine too. So we can.
All right, cool.
Yeah, and guys, so this is a great opportunity. So basically, we are in the preliminary stages, and already a few of you have reached out to us. So we want to find out
Oh yeah.
just we want to just gauge the interest and see if you're at all interested in looking at these property and this property, taking, I mean, investing in it, still learning how to do this stuff like that. So if you are, reach out to us, and we'd be happy to share information.
Correct. And the way we're going to structure this is not like a syndication, but more like a JV. Is that right,
Mm.
Tom?
Yeah,
Did
correct.
I say it correctly, or okay?
Yeah.
So something along those lines, where if you are interested, really want to be a part owner of this, definitely reach out. It's a great deal, great opportunity. Industrial, you cannot go wrong, unlike multifamily.
Mhm.
So with that being said, I think we're going to land a plane tonight. Tom, what do you say?
I think it was a great Facebook Live today. So, guys, thank you for watching. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out.
Awesome. And like I said, Tom and I, we are available for any questions or anything that you have or any comment. DM us and make sure to like and